What's up, everybody? Coach Frontier here, Throw Big, Throw Far podcast and Throw Big, Throw Far clubs in Wisconsin and Illinois. I'm here to talk to you about throwing shoes and Velaasa throwing shoes in particular. I don't usually do videos like this, but Velaasa's come along with a great opportunity. And full disclosure, Velaasa is a sponsor of the Throw Big, Throw Far podcast. But like all the sponsors of the Throw Big, Throw Far podcast, we became partners because they were already products that I really believed in, that either I used as a coach and had been purchasing for my throwers, or that my throwers already were loving, whether they were in my club or my high school that I coach at. And the same is true for Velaasa shoes. When they came on the market, I felt like there had always been kind of a missing hole in the market with the brands that were already out there. I appreciated them for some kids, but not all kids, or I felt like some broke down too quickly, or I felt like some were too fast or too slow, and they didn't all work for the right kids, or the price point was off. And then Velaasa came along with a thrower's mindset, a thrower's coach's mindset, and now I think their set is complete with the addition of the Rockets from last year. And for the first time ever, they're offering this 3-shoe bundle. You can get one pair of all 3 of these shoes, the Revolution, Stones, and Rockets, for the first time ever at a fantastic price. Retail, this is over $450 worth of shoes. The bundle price is going to be $349. And if you use the code TBTF15, as you can always use the code TBTF15, you're going to save another 15%. You're going to get all 3 pair of these shoes for under $300, and you're going to get a t-shirt with it, which is pretty cool. Why would you need 3 pairs of throwing shoes? One, it's always great to have backup. But I think more importantly, how Velaasa's positioned these 3 shoes is to have 3 different surfaces on the bottoms and 3 different cuts of the bottoms for 3 different purposes. We've watched the Olympics women's shot put 2 years ago in the rain. People really having a hard time getting their feet to hold on the ground. And then we just watched the men's discus at the World Championships this year in Tokyo. Guys really struggling to put together any kind of throwing. Only a couple guys could kind of keep their feet on the ground. And so to have different shoes that are going to hold surfaces differently might be a great weapon to have in your bag. If you're a competitive thrower, if you love throwing, or if you are a beginning thrower and you're starting to work into advanced or intermediate and advanced throwing, you might want the versatility in your bag to have these shoes. When they came out with the Revolutions, these were kind of an introductory rotational shoe, or a shoe for gliders. It's their flattest outsole if you look at the bottom. It's their grippiest shoe, probably their slowest shoe. The outsole is a little bit softer. It holds the ground better. You can really feel the ground. In a wet surface, these are fantastic because you're going to feel the ground much better. It's going to hold the ground much better. Besides a wet surface, perhaps like a really fast indoor wooden ring, whether you're a weight thrower or a shot putter, you could maybe switch into these if you're a stones thrower. Having a pair of Revolutions that you could switch into on a rainy day might be a great situation for you. If you're a beginning thrower, this might be the place you want to start with, and you might see yourself moving into the Stones eventually as you maybe want a faster shoe. When they came out with the Stones, which was their second shoe, at a much rounder outsole for a little bit of a smoother rotational throw, whether you're a rotating shot putter, discus thrower, or hammer thrower, it had a harder outsole, so it also allowed you to rotate faster. And what I found was that some of my throwers, as they got moved up to this shoe, sometimes they would wear the rotational stone on their right foot, so they had a faster shoe in the middle of the ring, and they would wear a Revolution on their left foot for stability in the back while they were sweeping the right leg and single support on the left foot. Then last year, people still wanted, intermediate and advanced throwers still wanted a faster shoe, and they came out with the Rockets. The Rockets have a carbon fiber plate inside, so there's a stiffness to this shoe that forces you onto the ball of your foot. The outsole is the fastest and most curved contoured outsole. This is their fastest shoe yet, and at least from the throwers that have already tried it in my throws club from last season, they feel like this is the fastest shoe that they've ever worn. You're seeing a lot of pros starting to move towards this. And what the cool thing is if you're a thrower who's moving through these shoes, now you've got everything. Velaasa's covering you for everything. If you are at a rainy meet, you've moved up to this, maybe you move back down to the Stones. If you're on the Stones, maybe you move to this. If you're one shoe and one shoe, and you're here and here. On a rainy day, maybe you're here and here. And so the bundle might give you all the options you need, whether it's a fast ring, a rainy day, indoor season on a wooden ring, or an outdoor ring. For a great price, take advantage of the mega bundle. The sale goes until November 30th. You're going to get a free t-shirt, 3 pairs of great throwing shoes. Don't wait till the season starts. That's when prices are going to be the most expensive. Get them right now and save some money for some great Velaasa throwing shoes, everybody. Code TBTF15 and save on top of the bundle sale price. Thanks for watching, everybody.